storms to alert you first. This is KIMT Storm Team 3, weather coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to KIMT News 3 at 5 on your Thursday night. Feeling a bit chilly out there, as to be expected. Storm Team 3 meteorologist Sara Knox keeping an eye on our forecast, especially as we head into the weekend. Currently around mid-40s across our area, but hopefully, Sarah, will be seeing a bump in temps.
Yes, we will. Yeah, we've got a couple things in the atmosphere that'll help us out with that, from the high pressure I showed right before the commercial break, and even a little bump up from a warm front that's scooting by us. But we'll talk about that in a moment. We got to swing it outside, take a peek. Yes, we are looking at overcast skies still. This is all right, because as we descend into the evening hours, the sun has set. The clouds are still here, which means the temperatures are still in the mid-40s. Yes, they will be going down, just not very quickly. It's something we experienced over the last couple days when we were dealing with a little more cloud cover, a little bit more moisture. It all helps to keep the warmth from the day in. So not too bad if you are out there right now for the evening commute. These clouds are starting to show signs of weakening. Thinning out, we'll call it. That's because high pressure is on the move. Just a quick look at satellite and radar here over the last 3 hours, and it's very easy to see that this drier air is cutting into these clouds, and it's going to make a big difference over the next couple days. Before we go to that, though, 44 degrees in Rochester, 45 in Mason City. We all saw that we're mostly in the mid-40s. La Crosse still standing tall, just falling out of the 50s, now sitting at 49. That's 1 degree warmer than this time yesterday, 1 degree warmer in Rochester, a 2 degree bump up in Mason City, Albert Lee, Austin. Check out Charles City, 4 degrees warmer. It's nice to see the positives on there, but overall it's pretty comparable. But once these clouds start to move away, those temperatures will fall a little, but we get a little help. I told you, the atmosphere is on our side here as we come into the weekend. This is the surface map, so it's going to show us the warm fronts, the cold fronts, the high pressure, the low pressure, where everything is. I'm here to break that down for you, and all you really need to know is this right here. The warm front that has developed is helping to push in some slightly warmer temperatures. It's not just that, though. We saw the high pressure. It's spinning pretty far to the south, but it is large. It has created a nice high pressure, what we call a ridge here in meteorological terms. This down here called a bit of a trough. But ridges, come on in, bring it in. We want that dry air here, and the high pressure will continue to make its way to the north. As it does, it is going to help scooting these clouds out. The gradual clearing will take place overnight tonight, and the warm front's going to help boost our temperatures alongside some new sunshine here through our Friday. So let's watch it on Sky Tracker 3. I'm going to fast forward through tonight. Now we are in Friday. This is midnight. We've officially started our Friday, and we can see those clouds just getting eaten away by the drier air. I want you to pay attention to this little spot right here in this area in general over the next several hours here. It just kind of explodes in that white. These aren't necessarily clouds. All right, they are, but they're clouds much closer to the surface. This tells us that there is that chance for some fog development for a good chunk of the area here, even extending further into Minnesota, further into Iowa. This is around 8 a.m. for Friday. This will burn off as we get into the midday. Once it does, 2 p.m., bada bing, bada boom. We've got plenty of sunshine here to enjoy. So mostly sunny skies are expected. We are going to see some filtered sunshine though, so it may limit temperatures for some. Overall though, we have the low 50s on board. And the 7-day forecast for the weekend is always in view. A similar day Saturday, a little bit more cloud cover, a little bit breezier, but the point is we've got a nice weekend on the way. These temperatures are above average. Even Sunday's 49, around 50 degrees there is above average. That's where we're going to be starting off the work week. You'll notice the change in pattern. We start to see more activity come our way. We're talking rain, temperatures dropping, and by midweek next week, we may be watching out for our first accumulating snow of the season. Jess.